Why is it that the narcissist can't be alone and take some time to just self-reflect? No, my friends, they don't. Why is it that they hop from one person to the next, to the next, to the next, and back round again? I mean, like why? Why the narcissist can never, ever, ever be alone? Watch this video. Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, I just really wanted to look at why is it, this whole concept, why is it that the narcissist can't actually be alone? Yes, they can't. This is something that is very alien to them. You know, look, don't get me wrong. We all want to be in a relationship. We all want to have that special someone who cares about us, who's so lovely. But you know what? Do you know what? Sometimes you actually do need your alone time. But no, not for a narcissist. But why is it that they just can't be alone? What is going on for them? Maybe take some time to reflect, to work on yourself, to, just have that, that space where you can think and actually, not have to fear that you have to be alone. But just quickly want to mention that I do go live on this channel once a week. And if you have anything on your mind, or there's questions, or there's things that maybe you want to get some answers to, I would say come on over, join the live. We also have a chat that's going on alongside the live stream, and you could get your question answered. And we have a great supportive community. And if you are interested, please see the description box below and also check out the community tab. Okay, so let's talk about this. Why is it that they just cannot be alone? Well, the main reason is because they have this fear, a fear of being alone, but also a fear of abandonment. This is a core wound for a narcissist. It is a fear of being alone, not being accepted. And for most narcissists, this is their core wound. This is what is going on in their mind. I mean, they can't take it. For them, it's a real trigger. It's literally their core wound, to be abandoned, to not have anybody. And this is why they spend so much time, and why they've always got someone on the go. This is why they see people as transactional, but also replaceable. There isn't that connection to another person, where you value them, you get to know that person on a deeper level. This doesn't happen. So with that in mind, okay, with that being said, what you also have to remember for a narcissist is if they are alone, all right, what there will happen is all of this negative self-talk, all of their triggers, everything that they've tried to kind of suppress down within them will come up, and they start to think about themselves. And this for them is very triggering for the narcissist. This causes great periods of depression for them. And this is why they need other people to entertain them, to distract them from their own lives. You see, for a narcissist, being alone means that you're thinking about you. And for a narcissist, this is too triggering, this is too much, which is why they don't go to therapy, which is why they're very good at theorizing their emotions. They don't feel them. And this is why they are able to have cognitive empathy in a lot of cases, where they just talk about it, but they don't actually feel what they are saying. So they're very separated from what they are saying to what they are actually feeling. And for a lot of them, they don't actually know what they are feeling. So if you think about it, having other people around them helps to cause this distraction that they are really craving. When you are distracted, you're not thinking about you. And that is the main thing, which is why when you think about it, when you're around a narcissist, when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, this is why all the attention is on them. Okay, they need other people to be able to feed them. They need other people to be able to give them validation. And again, this is another thing, like if they don't have this, They feel invisible. They don't feel important. They don't have another person to be able to regulate their emotions off or be able to trigger. Because if they're triggering another person, they're not thinking about themselves, okay? Because all they're putting their energy onto making someone else feel bad. So then again, this is entertaining for them. They're not thinking about themselves. Being alone means that you have time to reflect. Narcissists don't want to do that. They don't want to be able to reflect. They're not interested in this because it is too painful. Think about it when you're doing the work, when you are, looking at you, reflecting on you, spending time with you. This means that you have to go within. All right. And a lot of this time, and most of the time, it is very painful. It's very triggering and having to do the work. But this is what is called emotional intelligence, emotional resilience. This is how you develop this is how you become stronger within yourself. Okay, and you don't need other people to self-soothe you or give you what it is that you're looking for. You've got this already within you. But a narcissist thinks completely differently. They need other people to be able to regulate their emotions, to be able to bounce ideas off, to be able to trigger other people, because then that's better for them, because then they're not thinking about themselves. Again, this is all about distraction. It's not that the narcissist is even considering your feelings or anything like that. It's just that it's getting them their needs met. And that ultimately is what it is. Distraction and getting their needs met. So why is it so important for a narcissist to get their needs met? A lot of this stems from childhood, that they weren't noticed as children. And so for them, they want to get this attention from others. When you are getting your needs met, when you are when you're getting attention from others, this makes you feel like you're in the spotlight, like attention, energy is being put into you. Remember, abandonment is their core wound, and rejection. So when somebody is giving you attention, giving you energy, you feel good because you are noticed. You are at the forefront of that person's attention. So this person is focused on you, and that is what they crave. It makes you feel good. So ultimately, they are looking for this in most situations. And also to get an emotional rise out of you as well, whether that's positive or negative, usually negative, but they're trying to get a rise out of you. Makes them feel better about themselves. They're causing anguish and pain to someone else. It makes them feel good because you're in pain. And they justify it in themselves as like, oh, I've managed to have an effect on this person. I'm glad this person is in pain. Now this person knows how I feel. Regardless if if you're in a long-term relationship with them or they're a family member, they are going to do this because, again, it's easy for them to be able to trigger you because that's where they get validation from. They see it as like, why should you be having a good time? They want to dampen down, your happiness because either they can't feel it the same way that you do. So why should you have it good? Why should you have your life happy and not have to experience the things that the narcissist has? It's a bit disturbing that they would think like that they would cause this anguish and pain, especially, and that they are aware that they are doing this. This is them all over. This is what they do. Narcissists have this inborn need to be on top. Okay, so there's always going to be this competition that exists between you and them. Not that you're wanting to be in this competition, but this is what they do. So if they make you feel awful, if they make you feel bad, then that really helps them. That makes them feel good. And you would think that, that's them pushing that person away. No, because they know how to bring it all back. They know how to make that person, elevate that person so that they do keep coming back. And this is the beginnings of this trauma bond that exists between you and the narcissist. They know how to manipulate people. Remember, they watch your body language, your facial expressions, how you react to certain things. And remember, they are hypersensitive as well. So they will look for these things. So this is why they can never be alone. because they've always got someone there. They've always got someone that they're pulling strings with, that they're making this happen with. That is what they are doing, because their own need is to not be alone, to get attention, to get validation. That's why they can't be alone. That's why they need a lot of people, because one person could never supply them everything. They know at some point this person is going to get bored and they don't want to do this anymore. So they give that person a break. Aren't they very thoughtful? And then they move on to the next person. So guys, if you are going through something like this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. And if you're interested, please see the description box below. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club where I post every single Monday. And if you're interested, please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals, people who have been through similar things like you, and maybe you would want to, connect and reach out. Absolutely free for you to join this community. Please see the link in the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.